and welcome to tonight's show. We are going to be playing Call of Cthulhu one shot from the Nameless Horrors titled The Space Between. I am your GM for this one, GM Justin. But before I go into any other further details about me and anything else, I'm going to go ahead and kick this over to Juan to begin showing off our lovely cast for tonight.
All right. I would just first of all, I just want to thank you, Justin, for coming along and running this. I've been waiting to play this game for so long, and I just couldn't think of a better GM to start it out with. So, just quick introduction. My name's Juan Santana. I am the producer and one of the co-hosts of Too Legit to Crit. And with us, I'm gonna go ahead and kick it over to Misfit.
Oh, me. Hi. Sorry. I always get a little panicked when people call me out, and I don't know why. Like, I should expect that by now. But hi, I'm Misfit. Misfit Playland everywhere. I am one of the board members for the Crit Awards this year. We just recently, I don't know when this is coming out, but we just hit just shy of 10,000 votes.
Yeah, it came out.
Crap!
Yeah, it came out.
Yeah.
I'm so perceived.
It's well done.
You are perceived. A lot of you are perceived. How does that make you feel? Juicy.
Tingly on the inside.
All right. Okay. So let's head over to Northwolf.
Hi, my name is Norfolf. I am one half of Twisted Fates. You can find me on all socials as Twisted Fates or Norfolf911. And tonight I am playing the lovable, charming Vicente Lovo.
That's okay.
So, nor did I. It's fine. And lastly, but certainly not least, over to Juicy.
Hi, I'm Juicy. I am a part of Tabletop Tailspinners and in a whole bunch of other stuff. Just look at my socials at Juicy Garland and you'll see what I do. There's too much to list, just because I'm an internet slut. And I am playing Dr. Barbara West, and I am very excited for this game.
Okay. Well, as I mentioned before, I am GM Justin. You can find me on all my socials at Forever GM Justin. I'm also at Roll D5, where we specialize in playing indie TTRPGs. In addition to that, I'm also playing Knuckles over at Philly by Night, over at the Ain't Got Crit channel. So catch me there every third Sunday. But tonight, or today, whatever respective time period it is, we are going to be playing a Call of Cthulhu game. This one is set in the 2000s, in Los Angeles. Just as a warning for everybody else, for all of my viewers that are watching out there, the content warnings for this are general violence, potential descriptions of blood, as well as mentions of cultish activity. So if for any reason you need to step away for anything gets too out of hand, please by all means take a break. I know my players' lines and veils. I will respect that at all times. But with that, let us begin. It's the morning of April 8th. There's been some confusion at the studio where everything is being recorded at, as one of the actors has been gone since the 3rd of April. Production has not stopped, however, under the guidance of the assistant director by the last name of Singh. The second unit team has been filming pickup shots, but for the most part, people are trying to continue to look busy and wondering if they're even going to get paid. The Church of Sunyata, which is funding this film, has set up PR relations, lawyers, and all sorts of things to just kind of get ready for any potential bad publicity and any legal complications. But as we zoom past all the different film tech, all the extras that are within the studio, kind of wandering around, we find ourselves in a bit of in the break room, and that is where we also find our players. Just like we had started off, Misfit, if you don't mind, please describe to us who your character is, what do they look like, and what would they be doing in the break room at the moment?
So Brittany, the camera comes in and Brittany is just kind of like lounging on the couch like the proper understudy she is. She has long raven black hair and is wearing a skin tight mini dress that's showing just a little too much leg. Kind of makes everyone uncomfortable when she walks by, but she doesn't care.
I feel
she's-
called out right now. That's exactly what I'm wearing.
Well, that's because we're besties and we go shopping.
I meant Juicy.
Okay, well, Juicy and Brittany can be besties. Headcanon now. But like a proper Britney Spears loving mom, she was named Brittany. Brittany Spares. Her mom thought it was really funny. She doesn't. She super doesn't like it. But, you know, whatever. Whoever gives her fame, she doesn't care. Yeah, she's just lounging there, reading and trying to like go over her lines again and really struggling to remember them.
From there, the camera will pan over and we'll actually go over to Juicy. If you don't mind, please tell us who you are, what you look like, and what would you be doing in the break room right now?
Yeah, so Dr. Barbara West is an anthropologist from Miskatonic who, to make ends meet, because she's just an adjunct professor, also does consulting in Hollywood and sort of maintains a base of operations there out of Burbank. She is a slight middle-aged woman of average height. She has a constantly harried look on her face, usually a little bags under the eyes. She wears lots of browns and natural fibers with dark tones, and her hair is big and curly with flecks of silver just sort of flying everywhere, and her hair is always in a messy bun. Think wooden
Okay.
beads.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the pause there, everyone was just like, oh, I love it. So she is, because she's sort of a film consultant, she is probably going over notes in the break room. She's never not reading.
Okay. Then as the camera kind of pans away from you, we'll go over to North, if you can. Tell us who you are, what you look like, and what you're doing.
What I look like is a mix between the guy with the hair and the other guy with the hair in the 2000s, very popular at the time. We have two famous actors that he's a mixed in. His name is Vincent Lavo, and he comes from Brooklyn. And he's kind of like the guy who knows a little bit. He's the guy that knows a little bit about everything, but not a lot about everything. But like, you know, he knows somebody, and I feel like he's kind of carrying around this ladder um underneath his arm, and he was just he's telling a story that has nothing to do with what's going on in this situation, because he has no situational awareness. So he's just like watching and probably seeing, you know, the other two in the room, and he's just talking to himself, and probably a little too loud that it might disrupt uh some of the people in the area. And he'll be like, you know, this reminds me of a story that this one time in New York, I got locked out of my house and I found the key underneath the doorstep, but it took me forever. And then I remembered my cat. I was trying to get in the window, and when I was trying to get in the window, it shut the window on me. And like, he's just like going on and on about rants about just random things. He's around 5'8", average athletic build, black hair, backwards hat, leather jacket, white t-shirt, very 90s 2000-esque era. He looks like Tom Cruise from Top Gun at the beginning of the movie a little bit. So he's like, you know, it kind of looks like an action hero if he actually put an effort to what he was wearing, but he doesn't.
Okay. Then as the camera kind of pans away from you, we move over to Juan, if you can. Tell us who you are, what you look like, and what you're doing.
So Toby Fielding, he looks a bit older than what he is really. He's really in about his mid-40s, but you can tell he's never really done any sort of exercise or anything like that. So he just looks he looks like he's pushing 50. He's not the tallest of people either. He's a bit on the shorter side, but his balding head is not really. He's not really kind of looked after himself very much, but he feels like he's in a position of a certain amount of privilege because due to his background as a psychologist back home over in Leeds, he's now on set and he's here to help people, but right now because he's on his break, he's just next to where the buffet table is. And he's just like filling plate after plate because if not, it's going to get thrown away, and that'd just be a waste.
That's fair. So, as you guys are kind of mingling around doing the things that you guys have said you guys are doing, you hear as the door slams open, and you'll see as Techroop Singh, the assistant director, kind of just busts on in, and he just beelines it straight for where the coffee's at. Techroop is a slightly built man of Indian heritage with a nice and neatly trimmed beard, and he has these garnished shirts. You can tell that he is just absolutely like freaking out at the moment, but he's not saying anything. Though the immediate slamming of the door lets you know, like, he's a little bit on edge.
So if he's nearby getting his coffee and whatnot, I'm gonna kind of go up to him. Sorry, Techrup. I'm sorry to interrupt. I was just I've been here for a few days. I was just wondering if you had any like extras parts or anything I could play.
Like you'll see as he kind of like pours his coffee. He's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What'd you say? Can you say that again? I got a lot going on right now. What are you looking for? Who are you again?
Toby. Toby Fielding. I'm here as a psychological consultant.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Toby.
I do have acting experience.
Okay, you're in LA, man. Everybody has some acting experience, so it's just you just give me a little bit real quick.
Mr. Singh, if you have a moment, I had a couple questions for you and maybe the director. I just wanted to cover the progression of the narrative in the film with the main character because it's not quite making any sense to me the way people respond to cult behavior. So I just wanted to go over some of the finer points of the research that I've done in order to help you out. That's what I'm here for. You know this. Is the director available? Are you available? When can I get some time on your books?
Look, fuck. Look, I'm trying to figure that out right now. I'm trying to figure out okay.
Well, do you not have your calendar on you or something? Come on.
It's not that I don't have my calendar on me. It's just that I don't know where the fuck Woodward is at the moment. And I'm left asking a whole bunch of questions right now, just like what you're doing. Everybody else is asking me questions, but what the fuck do I know? Like no one's told me.
So this would be a bad time to ask about my check and why it bounced.
What?
My check bounced.
We are figuring it out right now. All right, I'm super sorry to hear that, but that is also not my department. I'm just trying to get this film taken care of. But what we will do is figure something out for you guys. In fact, we can expedite that. If you all don't mind. If y'all aren't terribly busy right now, right?
I'm only doing work for the production, like I do all the time while I'm here. But sure, what do you want us to do?
Okay. I'm sure I can work this. I can work this. You'll hear him as he says, it's like, all right, here's what I need. I have no idea where Mr. Woodward is at the moment. I need you guys to go find him. I need you guys to go see where the fuck he's at and tell him to get here and let him know that I said it because he's not answering my calls. But
okay, so give us more information than this. Where's Jared?
If you don't have his like he'll pull out like a little thing like a little notebook and he'll pull it through and like rip out a page with like, look, here's his number. He's not answering my calls. If you guys can give him a call, or maybe go check where his office at. Maybe you're luckier than I am. Go find him. Ask him where the fuck he's at. Tell him to get here so we can finish this film and hopefully, square things out. I am sorry, sir. Like I said, if you guys find him, able to get him on set, then cool. Because then guess what? I will try and work a bonus for you all. And Toby, you said you wanted to roll. I will work on getting you at least a line in the movie.
Yeah, you won't regret it.
I'm sure I won't. Yes, ma'am,
Why
you.
all of this is going on, Brittany just pulls out her fucking BlackBerry and just starts texting away like, hey, we have an issue on set. Like, we really need you to come here and like fucking deal with it. Do your damn job. And like sends it off. And she's like, okay, we'll see if he responds.
Wait, you have his number?
Duh, I'm the understudy. Like, now the main character. She like flips her hair.
Just get him on set, please.
I'm working on it.
And you'll also see, like, he'll pull out a little. He'll take another page, write his number. He'll give you, Doc, his number. Like,
Thank you.
call me. I'll be running around here. If not, my assistant will answer, and I'll get back here as soon as I can. I need time to think. And you'll see as he like takes his coffee, swirls it, and then comes in. You'll slam the door behind him.
Brittany, you got the director's number, huh? Huh.
Of course. Like, I had to have it, right?
A thinly arched eyebrow just sort of raises.
Is it penciled in? Is the question.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this woman has not had real eyebrows in a decade. She hit her peak in 1993. Like,
Oh no.
Okay. Well, as you guys are kind of hanging out, you guys have that little bit of a laugh. You'll see Brittany. You'll see a message from Jared saying, "A little busy at the moment. What's up?"
I don't care that you are busy. Get your big butt down here. Fix the problem on set. Thanks. And she just like sends it off. And everyone else, as like this is happening, she's actively like saying these things out loud as she's typing them.
wow, you don't have an inner monologue at all, do you?
No.
I was going to say the same thing.
So, Brittany, do you
Uh-huh.
think, seeing as like you and the director are mates, could you possibly put in a good word for me?
Well, I would need to see your talent, and I haven't really seen that yet.
Do you need a
I
moment
don't
together?
put my name on anything that I don't know. Sorry. Not sorry.
I was in like an advert back home. Yeah, it was for some topical cream, but we won't go into it.
Well, I kind of need to see it.
Oh,
If I'm
I
gonna put in a
know that
word for you.
commercial.
Have you got BBC over here? Because I think it was on BBC at one point.
Oh, never
If you
mind.
pay for it on
Oh.
the expanded cable network, yeah, I watch it.
right.
Yeah.
You
What
know,
is
I
the
know a guy in New York
BBC?
who can get you the box for free.
I mean, I don't know. It's not the cream I need. Well, I mean, not anymore. I was hoping to get a part really in the movie.
Well, we'll pencil you in later.
Thank you. I
And then
really
she like just
appreciate-
turns her BlackBerry around to show the message of like he's busy.
I appreciate that.
We did get an invite to go rummage through his desk. You want to go do that?
We should totally go do that.
That sounds fun.
And she like skips
bored.
off.
I follow.
Yeah,
Just
I'm gonna just grab
Oblivious
a-
to what's going on.
I'm just gonna grab a few more bits from the free catering and just take a
Mhm.
plate with me.
Use plastic bags. Put them in your pocket.
Ooh, good idea.
You like know plastic's bad for the environment, right?
Yeah. The phone is
Eh.
too.
It's all right. I recycle.
Misfit, I
Okay.
need to ask, as she's bouncing away, how fried is her hair on a scale of 1 to that girl from high school?
I would say like a 3. She
Okay,
used to be
okay.
bleach blonde, but she recently went dark. And
Okay.
in hopes that it will fix how fried her ends are. And she puts so much leave-in conditioner, like at the ends, it kind of looks a little oily.
Oh, amazing. Perfect.
Like she's trying really hard to be the it girl.
We all have
Okay.
dreams.
Yep.
Okay. You guys begin take on off, and as you guys all kind of follow along, what is it? Toby, you put everything at the recommendation, and you begin walking on off that way. One of the things you guys will see, besides people walking around, looking like they're doing stuff, you'll see a couple people sweeping that probably shouldn't be sweeping because they're supposed to be camera people, but they're not at their respective cameras. You'll also hear as somebody yells out, "Where's Variety? Has anybody seen Variety Harlow by chance? Anybody? No." And you're just gonna see is one dude just kind of continues on off as you continue heading over to Mr. Woodrow's office. And as you do, you'll see it'll say Jared Woodrow, director, at the door. What would you like to do?
Is
I
it
would like-
open?
The door's closed at the moment.
This production is more fucked than that one I did with Huey Bowl a couple of years ago. That was a hot mess. This is worse.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
Yeah. Anyways, is the
remember
door
that.
open?
The door is actually the door is closed. If you guys, if one of you guys go over to check, you'll see that it is open. And as whoever opens the door, you will all see as the office is a mess. There is a couple posters here and there of stuff from the church. You'll also see as there's a couple production schedules. You'll see also on there too that you guys are currently behind, but you guys are close, but still behind production. Where you guys where according to this calendar where you guys should be. And you'll also see there's a bunch of papers and everything on his desk.
Is there a computer?
There is.
Okay.
Oh god, is it an iMac, like the bright blue one?
Yes.
Like the clear ones?
Yes.
I won't say that. I'll say it's what is it? It's Windows XP at the just a regular
God.
Windows XP
yes.
computer that is there. The big old CRT monitor that's there too. The really
It's
loud.
probably so hot in that room.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You guys walk in, that thing is stuffy at the
You
moment.
can smell the plastic. Yeah.
You can, as you guys walked in, you heard the desktop that is just as it's working to kind of keep everything going.
Yes.
Amazing.
So Brittany's gonna sit down on the computer because I actually have computer skills.
Ooh. Then, if you don't mind, please go ahead and make our first roll of the game. It's a computer
First
use.
roll.
Ooh. Also, Dr. West is shocked to have skills.
I'm not surprised by that at all.
Wait, what are you doing?
That is a 26. Oh, and my computer skills is 35.
Nice. Okay, cool. As you begin working on your computer skills, you've what is it? How would you describe your relationship with Jared?
Tense. She's kind of an asshole to everybody, and she perceives him as kind of a pushover, so she's extra dickish to him.
Oh,
Okay.
amazing.
Love that.
Wonderful.
And yeah.
So I would imagine that she actually just kind of knows his password and knows where he stores everything. And so she's
Right.
pulling up all the dirty files that he doesn't want people to see. Like, look at this.
Oh my god, early flip phone nudes.
Yes. From his casting couch.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Do you happen to zoom very fast by pictures of yourself?
Past mine, of course. I'm not going to show you guys. No.
Go back. I want to see the other one. The
No.
one before. Oh,
No.
okay.
That's not important.
It's all right. It's fine.
As you do though, one of the things that you will you'll look through as you're just kind of going along, you'll see something that a file that says basalt cliffs that is there.
She was like, what's this? This doesn't look right.
As you click onto it, it requires you to give a password before it enters in. However, when you do try and put in the normal passwords that you would expect for him to put, none of them work.
Search the desk. He's a dum-dum and always writes his passwords down. Always.
Okay.
Like, he cannot remember them.
Cool. Well,
So
before we do that, go for it.
I was going to say that while this is going on, Toby would probably be in another part of the room.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily delving into something, but he'll be there with his food, just kind of hovering over, like some of the mess, some of the mess that's in the room.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
Just,
imagining like Swedish meatballs just piled on a plate with like pasta.
Okay.
Sauce everywhere.
Yeah, it's like a kid's party, like a dad at a kid's party who hasn't had lunch.
I'd just like to point out that Vicente has been carrying around the ladder and hasn't put it down. So he's in this room with a ladder underneath his arm, just looking around. And as he turns, like, you guys have to kind of duck.
It like hits me. Ah, son of a bitch.
Just like turn and bang into somebody.
It turns and bangs into things, not making it like discreet at all that we're in here.
Yeah. Okay. Good to know. But for Toby, if you can, go ahead and give me if you're just kind of like wandering around and looking, go ahead and give me a spot hidden, but we're going to increase your difficulty to your extreme difficulty. So it's your 1/4 difficulty that we're going for.
Mm-hmm.
And for anybody else, what would you guys be doing?
Yeah, Dr. West is sifting around papers on the desk and looking around the room, trying to find like any information to indicate where he might be.
Okay. Then go ahead and give me a spot hidden as well. And what about you, Vicente?
Ooh.
So I think he's gonna go and start looking for a hidden compartment in the room.
I'll see.
So he's gonna look for a hidden compartment because he's gonna be thinking about the times that he was in New York, and like everybody in New York always has a spare key, but they never put it in the spot where you think it is. So it's always like he's always thinking about, okay, they probably have it like not underneath the pot next to the door. It'd probably be under a stone a couple blocks away, like kind of thing. So like it's one of those things that he's looking for something that's out of place.
Okay. I would say go ahead and give me a spot hidden, but we're going to make this a hard one for you.
That's a 22
out of
25.
Nice. Cool. Okay. Then I will say that what is it? You'll take a look around, and I'll get over to you real quick, Doc. But let me resolve this real quick. Vicente, as you go taking a look around, knowing that knowledge, everything looks to be in place, almost too much in place. You go and check the obvious spots that you've seen before, until finally you notice that there seems to be, what is it? As you check underneath the desk too, you'll find as there happens to be that little compartment that you were looking for.
Can I retcon this?
Sure. What do you want to do instead?
So I was gonna say, I want to say that Vicente is still looking for it, but hasn't found it. He still has the ladder in his hand, and he turns and hits the desk by accident with the ladder, and the compartment shoots out. And then he's just like, "Oh, look!" and he looks under the desk and grabs whatever is in there.
Okay. As you go in there, you that scene just happens. You'll see like a quick a notebook that looks like random words that are in random events that are taking place, and it's talking about the emptying. And from your knowledge, is from what everything that you hear, it's supposed to be a state of being that that you're essentially trying to get into to be able to rid yourself of any negative energy, and to just release all of that into whatever void that you want to believe in. But the way that they're talking about it in this case seems different. It seems more culty, if you will. Very much something very seems very unsettling to you as you're kind of like reading this. But they mention different celebrities that that go through the emptying. And one of the things you also see in there too is that there is a mentioning of the difficulty it takes, and in some cases for a lot of these celebrities, the amount of money that they pay to reach this level of of the church.
I look. Vicente looks at the book and he's like, he looks at the numbers more than anything else. He doesn't really pay attention to like all of the important things that are in there, but he's just like, 4 million. They can pay me $1,000 a week. What the hell? And then he'll look over to Barbara and go, Doctor Barbara,
Barbara,
and like,
Dr. West. It's easy to say that.
Doctor Barbara,
God.
look, look here. Something about qué sé yo ni qué. What is this?
Vincenti, I don't speak Spanish, but sure, hand it over.
Look, Barbara, and he's pointing at like the emptying that the Justin just started talking about, and he's like, something about, but I don't know, a cult. You do a cult, right?
I guess
something.
I study the occults and the history. Yes.
Okay, mira, toma here, and then he just
Thank
walks
you.
off, still with the ladder in hand, and kind of like swings it around for like you to duck.
God damn.
And goes, oh yeah, Toby, you got any more of those meatballs?
Yes, mate. Yes, yeah. 1 second. Which do you want? Do you want like the Swedish meatballs, or do you want one of these like Spanish albondingas?
Oh, whatever you got. I'm hungry.
All
As
right.
we go, as we go over
God.
to you, Doc, you would during your searches you'll see like him scribbling as like mentionings of like how the production's going, standard stuff that you would see when it comes to making films. One of the things you'll also see is a reference to um, Variety Harlow having been gone and trying to um, the way that he's writing about it seems that that something has happened with relation to her, but he doesn't go into any specific details. It's just I'm trying like we need to find her. She's gone missing. I have no idea where she could be. Ever since the emptying, she's just been gone.
Okay, put a pin in that. And just so you know, I put on fresh lip gloss. I have the butterfly clips in my hair. My jelly bracelets are on. I am ready because I got a hard success in my search. 14
Yes,
under
queen.
65.
Oh yes.
Okay. In addition to that, you'll also see as like, in addition to that note, you'll also see him referencing being back at his place trying to edit something else. Though he doesn't say it specifically, it's mentioned in there. It's like I need to take time. It's like I need to take time. If I need to take time to be able to edit something real quick, I'll be back as soon as I'm done.
Okay, so he's probably at his place, but let me see that book for a minute. And like looking at the book, the emptying mentioned there. Well, a little ingenue, she happened to go through this emptying. She'll like waggle the book. Oh, there's the camera. She'll waggle the book like in the air. Is there anything else I can glean for it? I do have a 65 in occult, so.
Ooh, okay. Let's see. If you want, go ahead and give me an occult roll.
Okay, and if it helps, I have a 46 in ancient Egyptian.
Rad.
I got a 34 versus 65. Yeah, her main focus was Egypt, but yeah, so 34 under 65, so regular success.
Okay.
Oh, that's so close. I don't know if I need a hard. This is important. I'm gonna use luck,
Oh.
and I'm gonna get down to a hard success, which that would be a spend of like 2 luck points.
Okay. Not too bad.
Oh.
As far as your knowledge of the what is it? Of the emptying. Pulling things up real quick so I can kind of feed you a little bit of information. Emptying.
I am so excited to find out more about this crazy cult and to see how they're going to murder us and or drive us crazy. That's going to be the fun part. I love all the levity now because it's going to hit so hard later.
Speaking of, what is everyone's sanity?
Good shout.
80.
That's a great question. 25.
Holy crap!
25?
65.
I'm 60.
Wait, 25?
Yeah, I never said I was good.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
No wonder you're carrying around that ladder.
I told you. I'm playing this guy exactly how he should be played. That's why he's like, Dr. Rodman, I don't know what this says here. And then just walks off.
But
Thank you,
to be
Vincent.
fair, we don't know when we're going to need a ladder. So
You never know.
you
I
never
think he
know.
also tries to do a sleight of hand to steal more meatballs without you looking.
Then go ahead and give me a sleight of hand, and as you make that roll, so
That's an 18 out of 30.
Heck yeah.
nice. Then I imagine, what is it, Juan? Go ahead. What is it, Toby? Go ahead and give me a sleight of not sleight of hand, but spot hidden. And
all
then
right.
hold that. Whenever you roll it, hold that. As Dr. West, we come over to you. So they tell you have a basic understanding of what the church is, what they've told you before, how the church was brought up, how this is supposed that there is a process called the emptying, which is the ultimate goal to becoming truly empty, which is filled with nothing but peace, to be peace and part of the cosmos. A lot of this is focused around Zen meditations, augmented with one-on-one counseling. It's one of the things you do also know too is that after the first couple, things kind of get a little bit expensive, and they keep going up in price and price. So it's one of those that like it's a barrier, but they still, but this is for the one-on-one counseling. You're still able to do things. Yeah. So you're able to do everything else with like the group that they offer for the church, but anything more is very much kept tight for some reason to those that that they deem worthy to be elevated to that level. And for you guys not met that qualification just yet, but you do go to church
I'm
with
offended.
a lot of you do go to church with a lot of celebrities too. So there is kind of that thing, but like that they brag about it. They'll wear like little lapels that show like their status compared to everybody else. But yeah, that's what you would know at this moment.
All right. And anything about the emptying that I can glean from what's written, given a hard success?
Nothing else than that, other than just what your what is it? Other than that, it's just that it's very hard kept and very few people outside. What is it? Outside of the celebrities can actually get a hold of.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. I'm shocked she even could get an emptying. That's wildly expensive. Not a lot of people can get that. All right. So I think we should go to Jared's house? Does anyone know where he lives?
Is it on his computer? Like his address?
I would say you would probably have it too.
Oh, rad. So she just like pulls out her phone and orders a taxi.
Okay.
There's no Uber, so it's taxi.
Yeah, it has to.
Well,
Yeah.
Uber didn't exist yet? I
Nope.
don't think. No.
not until
No.
like 2012, 2015.
Yeah, something
I was
like
about to
that. So
Mid 20 teens, somewhere around that area. That's when they became super popular. Right now, this is all just taxis and whoever you can call to come pick you up.
Oh god.
yeah,
Or unless you-
so she like orders a taxi. She uses the church's card to do it because she's not going to use her own money.
That's so fair. That is so fair.
This is a church expense. We have to go see the director. Like, come on. It's justified. And she looks at Barbara and she's like, wait, is this justified?
I have no idea. I just drive myself most of the time.
Okay, well, I'm going to say it's justified.
Okay.
Justified.
Hey, it's your expense bill, not mine.
It's not my expense bill. I don't have an expense bill.
You keep receipts, don't you?
You assume everything's in my name? And she just kind of like looks at you like,
All right, let's just go.
At least you guys get paid.
Are we going now? Because I need to go pick up some meatball. I must have eaten them a lot faster than I thought.
I take it that you failed your spot hidden.
96.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh,
Wait, is that a
He
crit
ate
fail for
them?
you?
He probably ate them in front of me and I didn't see it.
he totally just took a toothpick too, because he's not going to use his fingers. He's gonna. He just.
your entire conversation, his mouth has been full.
I'm
So I'm
surrounded
just
by
going to head
morons.
back to catering and I'll see you out there.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, don't miss it.
He's still carrying the ladder.
I don't think that's gonna fit in the taxi. You might just want to like leave
Put
it
that down.
here.
Yeah.
He immediately drops it just in the middle of wherever you guys were walking and just keeps walking off.
I mean, now it's someone else's problem. Whatever.
I don't get paid for this shit.
Exactly.
Oh,
Just
the
keeps
West
on walking.
Coast.
Okay. As Toby, you go and you grab more food, and then you join up with the rest of the group. As you all start coming outside, one of the things you'll see is that there's one of the security guards that's out there, and there's a couple of cops as well. As you kind of pass them on by, and you hear as the conversation kind of goes that the cops are investigating the disappearance of Variety Harlow and are trying to get into the set. And he's like, the security guard is like, no, right now, like, I can't. I'm trying to get a hold of somebody, but unless you have a warrant, I really can't do it. My hands are tied. I want to help you guys out, but then they're like, you can help us out by letting us in. He's like, I can't. Lawyers and everything. I'm so sorry. And that's what you guys hear as you guys pass on by.
Can I be a distraction and get the police to come in just for me being stupid in front of the guard?
How would you do that? I guess is like the better question.
Is there a light that needs to be fixed inside the guard shack?
Go ahead and give me a luck roll.
If
Okay.
only you had, if
What do I
only
have
you
to
had a
roll?
ladder.
No, I will retcon it, and I'll say I'll keep holding on to the ladder till we got to the guard shack, and then left it in there. I got an 18 out of 60.
Out of 60? Okay.
Yeah.
Well then, yeah, you would actually know that it's been a work order that's been there, but it's not been it's not been the priority. It's just like, they have another lamp in there. It's, they can keep the light on. It's fine. We'll get there when he gets there, kind of a deal. So.
So as we're walking by, I think Vicente is going to look inside the guard shack and he'll be like, "What the hell?" And then he'll just walk in while as they're talking, not even say excuse me. He'll just kind of scoot his way over with the ladder and just put up the ladder. and like start climbing to make to fix the lights.
Okay. Then what is it? The guard that they're talking to, his name is Tom. He'll look over to you. He's like, hold on real quick. Vicente, what are you doing?
You don't. This not bothering you?
I mean, it is, but that's like we don't need to do that, right? I mean, actually, you know what? Fine, take care of it.
Can you grab me the light bulb down there? I need the light. I only have one hand, man. Okay, so come on, help me over here. I had to hold on to the ladder for safety. It's okay. It's okay. Just give me the light bulb. It's okay.
Oh.
It's okay. Don't let the it's fine. Don't worry about them. They're fine.
Give me a persuade roll for me.
Okay,
So-
hold on.
What's up? While
So
he's
while
while
this-
he's rolling that.
While
Oh,
this
I
is this is
totally
all
failed.
going on, Toby, upon coming out with all this food, he'll see the police and immediately panic because he feels like he's stealing. So he's gonna kind of hurry over to a bin and just quite attempt try and discreetly put the food that he's stolen out of the catering room into this bin without the police noticing.
Oh, I totally failed. 92 out of 10.
He looks. He's like, hey, Juan, what is it, Vicente? I can't do this right now. I'm trying to take care of something. So if you can either come back later with somebody else,
want you to push
I
that
can't deal
so
with this.
bad.
Who, me?
Yeah.
How do I push it?
So if you would decide you want to push it, what you need to do is tell me how you would approach this differently, and then roll again. And when you do roll again, it's either you pass and you pass, with getting what you're wanting, or you
Okay.
fail and things get worse for you.
I got this. Ready? The ladder gives out, and I'm holding onto the ceiling, so he has to help me get down, so I get down safely.
Okay, go ahead and give me push that roll. Go ahead and give me another persuade.
I just
Why persuade? Can I like do like strength instead? Since I have to hold on.
This is to overcome that initial failed persuade.
All right. Well, that's a 59 out of 10.
So what ends up happening though is you try and tell him, he says no, and then just as you had described, the thing falls through. You hold on to there, but it's also hot. It's April. I imagine in Hollywood right now, and at Hollywood during that time, during that part of the, it's not comfortable. Your hands get a little sweaty, and you end up falling.
Ow.
And then I will say that you take 1d4 points of damage.
1d4.
Okay.
Actually, we'll go 1d3. We'll make. I'll be generous right here. 1d3 points of damage.
Okay. How do I roll that?
Just take a d6 and basically, 1 through 2 is 1, 2 through 3. What is it? 2 through 3. All that good jazz.
Okay.
I'm not good with numbers, so forgive me.
Math is hard.
So if it's a
It is.
1d6 and I rolled a 4,
It's 2.
Then you would take 2
Two.
points.
okay, cool.
And then
Me
because of
duele.
that, because of that, like as soon as you fall on down, you do hear a little bit of like a little bit of a crack as like you fall down. Now you don't break anything, but you do capture his attention as like holy fuck. And then one of the other beat cops will come down. But one of the things you will all notice too is the head cop and another beat cop will take this opportunity and head on inside as they're helping you out. So
Brittany just waves.
you fail successfully is
Yes.
what ends up happening.
It
Move
was
forward.
for the good of the cause.
Vicente, are you all right?
Why are you putting the meatballs in the trash can?
Shush.
What?
You know you're allowed to like take those, right?
Yeah, that's craft services. It's for every. It's a buffet.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, right.
Well, now we don't
Nah.
have time because tax is here.
Yep.
Oh god.
I'll have to get some later then.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
And
all right,
as-
Vincenti? Do you
Do
need
you
a
want me to
hand?
take a look at that?
He takes off his jacket, like he's wearing a leather jacket, and he's like rubbing the midsection of his back, and you kind of see that he's ripped on the outside, like he's just like really toned and stuff, and he's like, it hurts.
She's kind of like,
Sir.
And he stretches, and he's like, I think, and then he just puts the jacket back on.
I mean, you could like leave that off. It's fine. I'm sure it's a little warm.
Me duele.
Come on, get your ass up. And you, as she points to the like security guy, fill out a gosh darn safety report. Come on, Vincenti, and she'll help
Damn
you
it!
out.
I'm gonna. And
It's
you'll hear-
Vicente,
Vicente.
Barbara.
Uh,
Vicente, Barbara.
Vicente, do you want me to have a look at that leg?
No, it's
Are
fine.
you sure?
Let's see.
All
Me
right.
duele. Ay.
as
I
Vicente-
don't know what that means.
Vicente, as she's kind of like limp on into the taxi as everybody else kind of gets on in. You'll notice as like
Sure
the
it's
security
correct.
guard is like looking, it's like, wait, where the hell? And starts like heading on in. You'll see the other beat cop follow him inside as they begin to disappear, and you guys take on off. As you guys do, Brittany, do you happen
Yes.
to let Jared know that you're on the way?
No.
perfect. 11 out of 10.
He's like
no notes.
super used to me just showing up. So, I mean, whatever. I just do it all the time.
Dr.
Has
West has
zero
some
care that if she's actually allowed to do this or not. She does not care. In her
Dr.
brain, this is how it works.
Dr. West has some judgmental thoughts about this. You arriving at any time you demo, please, to the director's house, whose address you just happen to know.
Toby,
You know,
on
the
the
perks
other
of being
hand,
like an understudy or whatever.
yeah, Toby, on the other hand, is oblivious. He has. You've got his address. That's all he knows. It's like, oh, you've got his address. Oh, that's great. That's
How
really
new is Toby to the cult or the church? Sorry, not cult, church.
to the
We're not
church.
a cult for religious purposes.
And tax purposes.
He's
Yeah.
not. He's not necessarily new to the church. He just, he doesn't really pay that much attention.
Oh, so you're
That tracks.
always kind of like this.
Like what? I don't know what you mean.
Nothing. It's fine. You are who you are, and we appreciate you for it.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that as well, and I appreciate you too. And isn't it just like really, really handy that you've got the director's address?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, it's one. It's a stroke of luck.
Barbara, your face. Your face. Please tell me this is actually like the face you're making
Oh,
in
yeah,
this
yeah,
taxi.
yeah, no, yeah. This is acting, yes.
It's just,
Just like 1,000-yard
It's
stare.
it's
head
just
to
incredibly
forehead.
fortunate.
Do we still have the flip phone from before in the office?
Yeah, I'd say you do.
I try to sneak it, try to take it out of her pocket.
As you do, before we get to that, can I have you all roll me a spot hidden? What is it?
Happily.
Yeah, we'll go spot hidden for me.
I don't have
19 out of
many skills, but I
25.
have this one. Ooh.
Well, that's an epic fail.
32 for me.
41
Under.
under 65.
19 under 25.
100 out of 35.
You're too busy worrying about those nudes.
yeah. I'm rapidly like deleting mine, just mine, on this flip phone.
Does she not understand that doesn't delete it on both ends?
No, she has no idea.
So, what we'll say then is that as you guys do, you guys see as a vehicle kind of is parked. What is it? Not parked, but you guys are in the taxi. You guys pull up to a stoplight, and as you guys do in the car next to you, you notice a Variety Harlow is driving there. She has on like a scarf with like what you see is very big and bulky sunglasses. That is just kind of like hiding like pretty much like the sides of her profile. But you guys have seen her around. You also know what vehicle she drives around to. As
That's such visual language for like secret celebrity. Barbara is gonna pull out her flip phone. I bet she has a razor. And
I can see that.
she's gonna try taking a picture of Variety, and also if the car like pulls in front of us, the license plate.
Okay. Well, at the when you guys all kind of recognize that that's her over there, the light goes green, and you'll see as she makes a right as you guys go straight. So it gives you that opportunity to take that license plate photo, and you guys all see as she drives off in a different direction, while you guys continue on straight towards Jared's house.
That
Jared's
I
was
thought
apartment.
was that the famous person?
yeah, that's a missing ingenue. We should follow that lead maybe if the AD is going to do absolutely nothing to manage the project, because I want to get freaking paid.
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, she's the one that we're missing, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's up to you. Do you want to just carry on and go see director, or are we following her?
Excuse me, Mr. Taxi Driver, could you possibly follow that car?
Oh, senorita, I can do that. And you're gonna see as like he'll merge on over, and he will he'll make a right turn. He's like, "Do you know do you know what the color of it is?" As he kind of like tries to like follow a direction that you give him.
Oh, yeah, I got a picture. Mucho gracias. And then she'll
Mucho gracias. Mucho
reach her
gracias.
hand up and like show the shitty picture on the razor.
Super
As
granulated.
he's driving, like, this is safe. Yes.
Go ahead and give me a luck roll then, Doc.
Can I speak to the guy in Spanish and
Absolutely.
be like, okay, oye, mira,
Oye.
si le da más atención, no te van a dar nada, mira, tiene que darle mucho más para que te paguen, porque no hagan nada gratis por aquí.
Mm.
¿Entiendes? No tiene que hacer nada gratis por aquí. And what he's saying is like, don't do this for free and make sure you get paid because you don't do anything free around here.
You'll see as he just kind of gives you a look, and then he'll reach over towards the toll and like push a button, and you'll see as like the numbers increase even faster than what they were before. As Juicy, what was your roll?
Abysmal. It was 92 over 48. My lip gloss did not help me.
Okay.
As Vicente's talking to the driver in Spanish, Toby will just look over and just out of the blue just go, I went on holiday to Majorca the last year.
To what?
To Majorca. Dude, it's in Spain?
Madrid?
No, Majorca. It's an island.
Oh, sí.
Yeah, one of the Balearics. And that's it. That's the end of the conversation.
Okay.
Awkward pause from Vicente.
Well, Doc West, it's hard because it's a whole lot of traffic that's going on.
This is LA.
This is LA. He's doing the best that he can. But you guys try and pick up, but at this point, you guys are a couple blocks down. You still can't find where she's at or find where the vehicle is. So, as you guys are kind of driving around, I will give everybody another opportunity to give me a spot hidden to see. Juicy, I'm sure. What is it, Doc West? I'm sure that you've shown everybody what the license plate number is.
Yeah.
You've all seen what the color of the vehicle is. So we're
It
gonna
is
also
a
do this
maroon
at
New
a hard.
Yorker.
Okay, so if I get under my half, that's a...
That's a hard success.
Okay, so yeah, I got 23 under 25, which would be my half.
Okay.
I got
I rolled an 80.
a
I rolled a 30 out of 25.
nice,
Okay.
and I got a 57 out of 65.
That doesn't beat your heart, correct?
No.
Okay. So you guys are all kind of taking a look around. There's a whole lot of things going on. A little bit of sensory overload too. Again, it's LA. It's traffic time too. But Toby, you are able to spot the vehicle parked in front of one of the apartments. One of the very nice looking apartments. It looks like it has a bellhop there as well. And yeah, you guys are driving past it.
Oh, look, it's just there.
As soon as you say that, you'll see as like he'll make the quick turnover. He'll pull over to the side. And one of the things you'll also notice too, as he begins to park, that the toll has risen up to about $150.
Whatever.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Brittany just like pulls out the card and like hands it over. Like, whatever. It's clearly not even her name.
Mhm.
It's like in the church's name to whoever like this card is issued to. No one knows why she has this card. She's not
Okay.
supposed to have this card, but she has it. She's using the shit out of it.
He looks at you and he's like, Miss, what am I supposed to do with this? I don't have card reader and like what there's ATM down the street if you need it.
Don't we like live in modern times?
Unless that we are able to take it. My vehicle does not have the ability to take card. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, I'll go get cash. And she like flings open the door, totally panty flashes everybody with her obnoxiously short dress while getting out in her like crazy heels.
Card readers in taxis. Oh. Who'd have thought it? I mean, that's a very futuristic thing.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I mean, mobile transactions? That's not happening anytime soon.
No, that'll never catch on. That
I have an idea. Maybe we have card reader and taxi later. Never know.
I don't even know how to do that.
it just
He's
seems
gonna-
like crazy to me.
Vicente's going to like try to distract again, so that the rest of the crew just continues and we just have like a lovely conversation between him and I, and we've tried to find something in common. And then I would like to send him to the director's house to pick up the cash that's owed.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Interesting. Alrighty. He was like, he'll respond to you in Spanish. He'll be like, all right, so this is got. Do you want me? So you want me to leave you guys here and then go to the director's office, or to go to that address, or do you guys want to wait and then I just charge more?
No. Wait for us here.
Okay.
At the end, go to the director's office to pick up your cash.
Okay, one of us. And he'll give you like the thumbs up, and then he'll continue like give you like you'll see as like the toll will still continue to rack on up.
Perfecto. Okay, stay here. Vamos ahorita. Okay.
All right.
And
He'll
as we're
walk
getting
off.
out of the car, Dr. West is going to look over to you and just go, Vincenti, do you know each other? You keep talking to him.
You know, we like brothers. Everybody, we like cockroaches. We're everywhere. And he's just gonna keep walking.
Okay.
I want to think that like Brittany comes back to that comment like, what?
You just gotta throw it out there for flavor. We like cockroaches. We're everywhere, and just like keep going.
Like a wad of cash. She just has like a fucking stack of cash.
Alrighty. Well, good thing you have a set of cash. So you guys, what do you guys like to do from here? As you guys are out, the bellhop is still there. Gives Vicente the thumbs up that he's going to stick around. What do you guys like to do?
So this building is there like is the door is there like an intercom at the door, or is there an actual sort of door
Yeah.
person there, should I say?
Yeah, there's actual door person there. He has his own little station to kind of keep cool, as he lets people in and whatnot.
So I'll probably approach and be like, good afternoon, my good sir.
Yes, how can I help you, sir?
Hello, yeah. So we were just coming from down at the studio, and we were just wanting to get a hold of. I'm trying to find a name. I did write it down somewhere.
Variety Harlow.
There we go. We're just trying to get a hold of Variety. We did see her coming here. Could you just indicate to which floor she were going?
I'm sorry, sir, but Miss Harlow requests privacy at the moment, so she's not accepting guests. But
Oh, we're not guests. We're co-workers. We work down at studio, and the AD, the assistant director, has just asked us to come and just to check on her well-being. To be honest, just to make sure she's all right.
go ahead and give me a persuade check for me, please.
Where is persuade? There it is. Oh, Jesus Christ!
While Toby's doing all that, can I have everybody else give me another spot hidden, please?
Happily. And
Shit.
I am yes. I am going to also look in the car that she was in.
Yeah.
I did happen to get an extreme success with a 6 under 65.
Okay.
I got a 12 out of 25.
I also got an extreme success with a 3 under 25.
Girl, you beat me.
Brittany, what'd you get?
I thought I did a lot better than I did, and then my dyslexia was like, "Oh, hey, bitch," but you didn't. So I rolled a 72 out of 55.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool. Well,
She's a little too engrossed in her phone at the moment.
The dice are telling a story.
Exactly.
She's on Twatter right now, kind of like
Twatter?
Twatter.
Okay.
Just kind of like starting rumors about what is happening to this person. Like, oh my God, we just saw her and she like totally had plastic surgery. That's the only reason she wants to stay hidden, and like is just spreading all of these crazy rumors about this lady now.
Damn. Okay.
I feel like my phone vibrates too, and it's like the old-fashioned BlackBerry, so it's like it'll go.
Oh, you're like following me?
Oh. No, I just
Thank you.
I follow a celebrity.
I am a celebrity.
Oh.
That was
I may be like a C-list, but I'm working my way up. Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. We all start somewhere.
That social media will never go anywhere. I don't understand why you're even bothering.
And
No,
Twatter's
I don't
great.
think it.
You just like keep up with everything.
I just don't
Do you-
see the point. You just
I have a
You're
your
just talking
space.
to
You have a
random
your
strangers.
space?
I do have a yard space.
A your space is so great. I put my own music on there. It was great. It was bachata. You know what bachata
She like
is,
hands you
right?
her phone and grabs yours and like finds herself and follows.
as you guys
Oh,
do
yes,
that,
very good.
as you guys begin that exchange, Doc West, Toby, and even Vicente, you guys notice that that there also happens to be a suspicious vehicle that happens to be out there. It has tinted windows. Everybody else around there, while it does have tinted windows because of the heat and everything, this one is darker than you guys would know. Like legally, you can't have something this dark, but it's sitting out there, and I would even say because of the two really good extreme successes, you would know that this is also a what is it? These are also company vehicles.
just to clarify, my extreme success was on Persuade.
Oh, persuade. So never mind. So you continue doing that. I'll get there real quick.
I had a
But,
hard success, and Juicy had an extreme success.
Yep.
Okay, so for Juicy, I would say, like I said, you would know like this is one of those vehicles that that is owned by the church itself. I would even say that, and Vicente, you would know this too, but you, particularly Barbara, would also know that this one tends to take celebrities over to what's known as the celebrity retreat.
Oh, well, we could if we wait a while and we watch this car, we could find where the celebrity retreat is. If anyone needs to go there, I mean, that would help us understand what the emptying might be.
What's that empty?
Remember in the book
I've always
you
wondered
found
about it.
it mentioned the emptying.
Oh yeah.
That
I don't
that.
remember. Okay.
It's probably like a really sick cleanse. Like just cleans you all out.
I just assume it's meditation and you sort of try to reach nirvana.
Nirvana, isn't that a CD?
You mean a band?
Yes, it was.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't talk about him. It was really tragic.
Oh.
Tobias, as you were mentioning, like you were sent there by you all were sent there by the cast and crew. He gets a little hesitant, but he'll say like, "All right, if you guys are, if this is like official business, I'll bring you in, but just if once she says go or she calls me to say you guys need to leave, I will ask you guys to leave. If not, I'll call the cops."
No, that is completely understandable. I think as long as we know that she's all right, then that's all we really need, to be honest. If she wants to send us away, that's fine. But at least we'll be able to go back with that confirmation.
Okay. And then you'll see as he goes over, he'll push a button, and you'll be able to see the apartment number that he pushes. He's like, "All right, just go ahead and follow the stairs on up, and it'll take you over to her thing." Again, if she calls you, if anything suspicious goes on, I will call the cops, and I will make sure that you guys leave out of here.
No, that is absolutely fine. Thank you very much. You've helped us do our job.
Before going in, could I, with all the confidence of a white woman with a doctorate yearning to be published, cross the street and inform the church car that they are parked in an illegal zone, so I can get a sense of who might be in the car, including in the back?
Okay.
I'm dead.
As you go ahead and knock, you'll see it roll down.
So many thoughts are in my head right now.
What is it? You'll see an African American gentleman as he kind of rolls down, and you'll know him. Actually, go ahead, give me a no roll.
A no roll?
A no roll.
So is that just a 50-50 roll? A D100? Or is it versus intelligence?
No, give me I should always have a a character sheet up, just because sometimes it asks me to make to have you guys give you guys rolls, and I tend to forget what's on a character sheet because
so there's no skill. So I was thinking either 50-50 or an intelligence roll.
Yeah, give me pull up thing.
Yeah, when I like in Delta Green, I call it an idea roll.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead and give me an intelligence roll.
Okay. I got a hard success with a 32 under 80.
Fantastic. You would know this gentleman to be one of the guards by the name of Tyrone Good. And he is one of the security guards that works over at the retreat.
Okay.
He will look to you and it's just like, no, I'm not. This is a normal parking spot.
What was his last name again?
Good. Goode.
Yeah, Mr. Good. No, if you look at the signage over there, that actually continues over to the zone, and you really need to move because this is actually a handicap zone, and you need to make space for people who need access. So I'm sorry, I don't want to be rude or anything, and I know people make mistakes, but you've got to move the car. And can I like lean in and take a look in the back to see if there's anyone in the back as well, or if it's empty?
Yeah, you take a look. There's nobody back there. He's just by himself.
Well, I mean, hey, it's your citation if you get called out by the cops. I just wanted to be helpful. That's all I'm doing over here.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm actually where I'm supposed to be. So
okay, if you're sure. It just looks like that this is the handicap zone. I just wanted to say that.
No,
all right, have a good day. Have a good day, Mr. Good. Yeah.
Yeah, you too. Okay, bye. And he'll like roll it up really quickly.
All right, and then she'll saunter over across the street with the same confidence. And all right, we going in? There's no one in the car.
Yeah, my friend here says it's we got to behave ourselves, you know.
Got
Just
it.
a quick check
I
on
always
her, see how
behave.
she's doing.
Uh,
I don't, you know,
One
I
note.
don't debate that.
I
Yeah.
have a suspicion that Mr. Good over there is waiting for our friend. So we might not want to detain her for too long. Or if we do detain her, detain him.
No, that's fair enough. I just, you know, look, find out if she's all right before we go see Brittany's friend.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
You have a friend?
I have lots of friends.
Oh,
And
she-
as like everyone like moves in, Brady is going to just slip the doorman a 50 and just go as they walk in.
Follow right onto Brittany's lead as she heads up to the direction to the apartment.
Brittany, if they pay,
Um,
they're not friends.
This was the money that I pulled out for the taxi guy that we like.
You know what I
I never
meant.
actually gave
You
to
know
you.
what I meant. Anyways,
Everyone's my friend. Sometimes you just have to bribe friends. It's fine.
I love you, Brittany. It's one of those, oh honey, oh dear.
She lives in her own world of how Hollywood, she thinks Hollywood works.
Barbara cannot stand Brittany. Juicy is obsessed.
Facts. It's really hard for me to be like separate my character and me right now. I'm like, I love all of your characters right now, but my like Vicente is just like,
Why am I with these people? God.
Okay. You guys head on up there, and you'll see the apartment number that Variety is at. What would you guys like to do from here?
Bust down the door. No.
I'm gonna say, maintenance. Ba, 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 ba.
That's so clever. You know what? Maybe I'll talk to the director about getting you a spot.
Oh no!
wait,
Don't
sorry,
worry.
wait a minute. You know, I mean, he's just knocked on the door.
But he's playing the part. It's called committing to the bit.
But I mean, I can commit to the bit. Yeah,
Can you?
maintenance.
Okay. Because of that, I'm going to need you. I'm going to need you now to make a luck roll, Vicente, because of what Tobias just tried to do. We're going to see if that is her right now.
Who's rolling this?
You
Me?
are.
Oh my gosh! Extreme success.
You guys. The dice are telling a story. So as you guys are kind of waiting there, you guys are talking a little bit. You'll see as Variety opens the door, and she's like, I didn't ask for any maintenance. And you'll see she still has the sunglasses on, very wide, very big, and the scarf on as well. You can also tell like her apartment is relatively cold, but it's nothing different. As she kind of looks over to you, and she's like, I didn't request any maintenance, so I think you got the wrong apartment.
No. What's her apartment number?
We're gonna say her apartment number is 126.
Apartamento 126 says in the work order you have leaky faucet.
No, I don't have any leaky faucet, but like now's not a good time. Please, if that's not a good time. I'm sorry.
Pero what happened? Are you okay? You have headache? I have good medicine. And he starts going into a whole story about how he knows someone that could help her with her headache.
Okay.
And just goes into it. Just really gets into it with her. Just trying to
build that rapport.
Build that rapport with her.
Go ahead and give me a charm roll.
Okay.
Ooh.
While this is happening, first of all, I'll look at Brittany and kind of raise my eyebrows and go, see? And then but I want to pay attention to the conversation between Vicente and keep forgetting her name. just because I want to see if there are any clues in her body language, in anything like that. Can I do like a psychoanalysis or a psychology roll?
Give me a psychology roll.
Okay.
13 out of 20, so it's a success.
Nice.
Ah, fuck. I want to push that.
How would you do this differently then, from the very first time?
Okay, so I think what I'll probably do is he'll probably move into a better position where he's got a better view of her, so I can see her sort of body languages and sort of non-verbal cues a bit easier.
Okay, go for it. Go ahead, push that roll. Let's see what happens.
And as this is going on, I think to help him, like Vicente is charming, since we rolled a charm, he's charming up this actress without knowing. So he's not doing this on purpose, but he takes off his jacket and he's wearing a t-shirt. So like when you look at his arms, they're kind of ripped, and he's a very well-toned guy. So like he's kind of like just like verbally just and physically trying to charm her to get her to like open the door to let him in and fix the faucet. You know, he'll keep his shirt off and just like work on the leaky faucet that's inside her office or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Okay, interesting. What was your role, Tobias?
97.
97. No,
97. Even worse than before.
I will hold on to that one for later.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
great.
that.
This is wonderful.
Okay. But I will say, she will, listening to your story, you manage to, she'll look to you all and she'll just be like, okay, I'm, fuck, she'll hesitate for a little bit, unsure of just kind of what to do and unsure of what, just completely unsure of things, but she'll open the door. She's like, look, I don't have a leaky faucet, but I don't know who to turn to. Shit's getting fucky, and I don't know. And you'll see she just kind of like starts tearing up at this point. You can hear
pushes everybody. She like pushes everyone out of the way and she's like, oh, come here, friend, give me a hug. And she like dramatically wraps herself around her in like a hug. Me like, we brought you a therapist.
You have a therapist? And then you'll see as she like in your hug, she'll actually start to cry. But one of the things she'll, oh, what's up?
Can I roll psychology to see if she's acting?
Ooh, that's
Absolutely.
smart.
Go for it.
Because this seems sudden, and I got an 18 under 35. And if I need this to be a hard success, I will spend literally 1 luck.
No, you're
Okay.
good. Because I will tell you, and this is something you'll also pick up too, Brittany. Like, she begins to start crying. There are no tears coming from her eyes. Brittany, you'll notice too, like you would like the way that she is crying. It's an ugly cry, and you expect there to be like snot, tears coming out. We've all cried this type of cry before, but
I've ugly cried many times.
Nothing is coming out at this point.
Well, that's fucking weird. And she just like, as still hugging her, just kind of like bulldozes her way through the door, like kind of like holding her to like go get her on a couch, to get a tissue, to do all the things that someone would do, like a tub of ice cream, while someone is sobbing their eyes out. It hasn't registered that this is fucking weird to Brittany yet. Like, she's just like, oh, I have to be a girl's girl right now. I have to be here for my friend, loose quotation marks.
And I think Barbara is gonna wait a moment and let everyone go in, enter in too, and just be like, "All right, Ms. Hollow, I like the Audrey Hepburn look, but it's not convincing anybody. What are you doing?"
She'll still be crying, and she'll pull away, and she's like, You're not the maintenance man for here, but
Yeah, and you're
also,"
not really crying.
and you'll see as she just kind of like hangs her head down before she kind of like backs up and like sits on her couch, and she's like, "Did did Mr. Steele send you guys?"
No.
Yes.
Fucking, as she'll look, and she'll kind of look up at both of you. She's like, "Did he or did he not? What is it?"
What Barbara said.
Yes. We was sent to come get you.
And then you'll see as she just continues like to cry even more. She's like, "I didn't even want to. The way that they had described this, it just I didn't." And she'll like look down. Can I have you guys give me another spot hidden for me?
I would love to.
All right.
Oh yeah, wonderful.
Oh,
This is
I am actually
great.
going to spend. Oh, wait, I don't have to. Oh, I rolled a 39. Finally. Out of a 55.
Ooh.
I finally noticed something. My phone's away, that's why.
I got a hard success, 20 under 50.
I don't know shit.
I got a 95 over 65. I'm studying her too hard to look elsewhere.
Okay, so for my two people that had successes, if you guys can, she's sitting on her couch. Could you describe to me and to everybody else, how are you guys positioned? Where are you standing or seated, if you are, within the general vicinity of Variety?
Well, Brittany would be like sitting next to her on the couch and like holding her hand, trying to really be emotionally there for her, because like this is a hard moment and she really looks like she just needs a friend.
Toby would be, I think he'd be quite distant. He'd be a bit further back because obviously if Brittany's there kind of consoling and other people are a bit closer, Toby would like to, he doesn't know he failed his observation roll previously, his psychology roll. So he's going to carry on wanting to do that. So he'll be kind of watching a bit from a distance.
Okay. One of the things you would notice, Brittany, there's something off with her eyes a little bit. You know her to have like grayish green eyes, but you catch glimpses on the side from where she's sitting at that something is just off. But for you, Toby, as she kind of like looks down, it comes down just enough that you're able to see that something very, very wrong with her eyes. And I'm going to need you to give me a sanity check.
Okay, here we go. This is where it all goes tits up.
My favorite.
Dude, how weird.
All right, 41 under 60.
41 under 60. Okay. You, sir, I am going to ask you to take just 1 point of sanity. You just lose 1 point of sanity from this.
Okay.
And one of the things you also pick up too is that where you would expect irises, the whites of the eyes, to be, there's nothing there. And as you catch that glimpse, what runs through your mind when you see this, and when you see this?
I think there's a moment where he kind of tries and rationalizes things. I think his sort of scientific background, it would be a case of trying to rationalize. And right now, he is not able to. he's trying to come up with a sort of rational explanation in his own mind, and he's not able to, and he is wondering if anybody else has seen it. So he'll probably want to kind of get over to whoever's closest to him at the time, just to kind of give them a little nudge and just kind of point it out to them.
So you're gonna make everyone else have to roll sanity too?
Yup.
Whoever's closest to me, who's closest?
Vicente, would you potentially be close or no?
I'm next to Barbara.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was imagining like Barbara's standing like right in front of Harlow, in front of the couch, and like there was like Vicente and then Tobias kind of around. So whichever one you think you're closest to.
So I think, okay, I'll say Barbara.
Okay.
So I'll kind of move up and just kind of lean in and just go, eyes? Just, do you want to just check the eyes?
Miss Hollow, look at me when you're going to talk to me.
She'll look up. She'll look up to you again, still like the face like that of crying, but nothing coming out. She'll say, "Look, I just need a little bit more time. I know he wants me to go over to the celebrity retreat, but please just give me a couple more days. I'm sorry. This is just too much right now."
All right, fine. Then talk to us. Tell us about everything you've experienced then, huh? And should I roll sanity? Am I noticing the eyes?
She would have pushed up her glasses and she would have looked up at you, but she would not have removed them.
All right.
So
okay.
no sanity roll yet.
All right.
But she will say, she's like, "What do you mean? He sent you here. You would know what happened."
You're asking us to delay for you, right? So give us a reason to go talk to him.
Because I don't want to fucking go over there. They already emptied me out. What else? What more do you want? I don't want to be truly emptied. This is a shitty existence. So I don't want to go. I want my old life back. I don't want this. And then you'll see as she rips off her sunglasses, and then pulls off her scarf. At that point, you will all see a black void filling both of her eyes. And I'm gonna need everybody to make sanity checks for me, please.
Oh, golly.
Hard
Brittany,
success.
for you'll make a second one because you'll also see when she pulls down her scarf what look to be stitches that are in the back leading up into her hair.
I rolled a 35 under 60.
Alrighty, so that's a pass. Dr. West?
Yeah, Dr. West has a sanity of 80. I rolled 98.
That.
Oh no!
So, as I like to
That is
tell
awesome.
all of my GMs, traumatize me, Daddy.
Well, your mind can probably come up with something way better than I can. But as we go through this, Vicente, what did you get?
So Vicente has probably the lowest sanity of the group out of 25. And he rolled a hard success of a 7.
Hell yeah!
Vicente has seen
Brittany.
some shit.
Look, New York, I mean, Barbara would know. New York, they prepare you for the shit, you know? Like, we see some shit, all right?
So out of a 65, I rolled a 12.
Okay, and that was for the first one. Give me a second one.
Oh right, I have to give you a second one. Fuck.
Yeah.
45 out of 65.
Then everybody, what is it? Dr. West, you'll take 1d4 points of sanity loss. And then on top of that, everybody else will take 1, save for Brittany, who will lose 2. And then,
So 1 sanity?
yes.
I take 3.
Okay.
Okay. That's not bad. It could have been worse.
Oh, it could have been far worse.
And like a uncontrollable like shriek, gasp, a horrified scream that Brittany is trying really hard to suppress. She's like, this is the emptying ceremony. She gets like 12 octaves higher than what she normally is already at.
Bring it
Toby-
down a couple octaves.
Yeah, Toby doesn't have any such decorum, and he'll just go, "Fucking hell!"
Oh no!
And I think, in contrast, Dr. West is just standing there, staring into her eyes, frozen.
One of the things you'll see as you stare into her eyes is a level of darkness that you have never seen. You've only read about in different occult books and even different horror stories growing up of just like a pit of emptiness that is almost indescribable. People attempt to do it, but they're not able to fathom what you are currently perceiving at this moment. This is a level of darkness that gives you chills, and you feel that running through your back right now. It's almost like you are seeing death in those eyes, and death is just simply emptiness.
What did they do to you?
You'll see as she scrambles to put it back and like wrap herself around. She's like, you guys are lying to me. You aren't with Mr. Steele.
We needed to know.
I'm gonna need you. I need you all to leave my apartment now.
What have they done to you?
Yeah.
We really if she wants us out, we have to go. The doorman said he'll call the police, and I don't think right now we need that attention.
Miss Hollow, what?
Yeah, I don't think she needs this attention.
We can't just leave her like this. And he'll lock the door behind you guys. We ain't going until we get answers.
I do not want to give answers right now. You lied to me. You said that you were...
Variety, look, I'm really sorry we lied to you. I do apologize. I'm so sorry we lied to you. But something sinister is going on. And if you're wanting help right now, we are, we're willing to help, but we can't do it without you meeting us halfway. And could I use charm on that?
Give me a hard charm roll.
Ooh.
Barbara, as this is going down, is there anything you are wanting to do?
I think Barbara is just taken aback at the scale of everything wrong here. And she is not going to leave until she gets answers.
Okay.
Okay, so I got you said harm or extreme that you needed?
It was a hard.
Yeah, I got hard then. So I got 14 under 50.
She will just, she'll take off the scarf again and then look up at you all and say, alrighty, I'm just trying to figure my life out. And with that, we'll take a break.
Ah!